Hey, hi everyone. So I just thought I will not be waiting for more 3-4 minutes and all. So that's the reason I just stopped the whole timer. Then I was like, chalo yaar live jaate hain. And let's start this whole thing. So hi everyone. So how are you all? So I hope that everyone of you are doing good in terms of what we say, wherever you are, whatever you are doing right now. Stop that and let's start our class. Python. So I'm Sai Kiran, by the way. So many of you guys will be knowing me by now. I'm your instructor. So tell me now, okay? Tell me now one thing. How many of you have joined? So if you guys have joined from yesterday, so please give me a high five or like say that hi sir, I'm back or something like that in the chat. Hi Sai Garu. Hi Abhi Garu. Yella unnaru. Then afterwards I've got good evening. Hi, good evening. And please tell from which location you are so that I can be your friend in this case. Hi, I'm back. I'm back and a loyal lion. Okay, lion. Hi. Okay, Swamit is saying hi. Swamit, ready. Hi, ready. Then Sai Abhiram is saying hello, I'm back. And we have got a few other people. I'm waiting for everyone of yesterday class members to come back because I think I didn't attend last class. Saran, so not an issue. Like it is maybe your first class, but what we guys will be doing is we will be learning Python today. We are starting with the coding part. So yeah, you're always welcome. So be there with us, and let's start this whole amazing journey of learning Python and becoming Python rowdies in next 4 days. I mean, 100% next 4 days we will aim towards to be that. And today's whole thing, what we will be doing is all about आज क्या करना है. I mean, आज का agenda क्या है? So what is our today's agenda? Okay, all the people who are from yesterday's class. So please tell me what is our today's agenda? What is our today's agenda? So can you guys please tell me in the chat right now? Um, Ricky is asking, are we going to start VS Code today? So VS Code, as I said, on the second day or on the third day, we will start. So today I'll download it and I'll install it, but I'll start VS Code utilization from tomorrow, Ricky. So please make sure that at the end of the class, you are telling me, yep, sir, ye karna hai. I mean, we have to do this. And Saran, hi. Nallarikanga, I don't know. I mean, I have said it right or wrong. Eppadi irukenge. Okay, so Saran, I mean, good to have you from Chennai. And okay, failed again. I don't know what's your name, so please put us your name, right? I mean, today's class is going to be all about data types. Okay, so today we will be playing with data types. Okay, so let me share my screen so that you all guys can see this. Just give me 1 minute. I'm sharing my screen. Window, share this. Yeah. So can you guys see my screen by the way right now? So please give me a confirmation if you guys can see my screen. So okay, this was our creative. Okay. So ये अपना creative था आज का. So give me a high five in the chat if you guys can see the screen. And today is Python day 2, and there's a quick competition yesterday. Very few of you guys have done this, and we were looking forward to you all to actually give some giveaway and all, but most of you guys have not done it. So today I'm encouraging you all. So I will give you guys a Chromecast. Whosoever gets the most number of likes, okay, so you just have to post your photograph learning with us at LetsUpgrade. Okay, and that's it. You take a selfie and post it that I'm learning in LetsUpgrade, tag LetsUpgrade. Whosoever has most number of likes, genuine likes, not bots and all, so they will be getting a Chromecast from my side. Okay, I will ship you a Chromecast. Only thing you have to do is just go and take an image, put it on your LinkedIn, Instagram, or wherever it is, tag LetsUpgrade, and that's it. Just do this thing, and then we will be delivering you a Chromecast today. Okay, so whosoever does it tomorrow, I will give you a Chromecast. Okay, so whosoever does it today and gets the highest number of like will get a Chromecast tomorrow. I will do the giveaway in the class tomorrow. So let's just do it. Okay, so I will also write it down in my to do that I need to do a giveaway tomorrow. So even you guys write it down somewhere in this. Okay, so yeah, so now let's just go ahead and start. So today it's all about like objects and data structures. Then we have to go ahead with the variable assignment. Then if we get some time, we need to play with file handling. Okay, so I just hope that today we start with the file handling part, and let's just go ahead. Someone is complaining that I'm very slow. I'm very sorry about it. Independent. It is like I just want to make sure every one of you are like along with me. So our first notebook, I'm opening our notebook. What is this, by the way? What I have just opened? Tell me. What I have just opened? Tell me right now what I've just opened. I have opened a Google Collab. Okay, what is it? It's a Google Collab which I have just opened. And yesterday, this is what our code was. Okay, so yeah, so it is the thing. And now let's start with our first day coding. Let's get started with the code. Okay, so number one thing, what is it? It's objects and data structure. Next 15 minutes, we will be starting to do this. So what is objects or like data structure? Okay, so in this, let's keep objects separately, but let's talk about data. Okay, what is data? What is data? Basically, what is data? Data is nothing just but a thing which contains some value in it. Okay, which contains some value in it. For example, this is a glass, and this contains what? This contains a liquid. Okay. Then you have Then you have this box, which what it contains? It contains a hard object. Okay. It contains a hard object. Then you have got what we say spray, perfume, or like what we say fragrance, deo. What it contains? It contains what we say that it contains gas. Okay, so these are three different containers, right? You have three different containers. One is containing liquid, one is containing a particular what we say a solid object, one is containing a particular gas. So we have three different types of things in our real life. The same way, this is a whole number. When I say whole number, it is not having any kind of what we say any kind of point value and all. Okay, it is not having any kind of point value. This is a decimal number. What is a decimal number? Decimal number is nothing just but which has some point value. And what is this? This is a word. So there are three different kinds of what we say data type here itself. Okay, this is different kind of data. This is different kind of data. This is different kind of data. Are you guys along with me? So please give me a loud cheer in the chat if you guys are along with me right now. So please tell me in the chat if you are along with me. Hey everyone. So please tell me in the chat if you guys are along with me right now. So 12 is what? 12 is a number, whole number. 34.6 is what? It's a floating number. Floating number is nothing but decimal number. This is what? This is a string. Okay, this is a string which is a kind of word. Okay, so these are three different kinds of data which need to be stored. Okay, so now going ahead, taking relation with this thing in programming language. Okay, this is your what? Physical world. Okay, physical world stuff. Now taking the relationship from this to programming language. Okay, to programming language, this is what we can say. Your basic building block of any programming is like what? It's a data type. Okay, it's the data type. Your basic building block of the whole program is like your data type. Fine, clear? So just keep this thing somewhere in your mind. Now there are various kinds of data types. Okay, one of the data type is integer. Second data type has a floating point. Third data type is a string. Fourth data type is a list. Fifth data type is dictionary. I will tell you everything. Okay, just be there. Sixth one is set. Seventh one is tuple. Eighth one is boolean. Okay, how many data types are there now? So please tell me one thing in the chat. How many data types are there in the chat? Not in the chat. How many data types are there in Python? So can you guys please tell me in the chat right now? Okay, so I have just told you listed integer, float, string, list, dictionary, tuple, set, boolean. Okay, how many they are? They are what? They are 8. Okay, so every one of you are saying hi Avantika, hi Knowledge Hub, Arc D Programmer, hi, and Shivam, hi. Thanks a lot for like answering, Saran and Ricky also. So yeah, there are eight. There are eight data types which we are here with us. So now We will go ahead and play with each one of them in next 15 minutes. We will complete data types. Okay, so you guys should be super glued up to the screen. Okay, any kind of question, put it in the chat. I will see it. Once I see it, I'll answer it. Okay, so now let's start with this. You have got okay, so before starting, okay, I'll tell you one small thing. I will not be repeating it again and again. Just use a hash. Okay, use a hash and use hash. And after the hash, for example, if I want to write down, okay, I am starting data types. Okay, I'm starting data types. If I write down like this, okay, it will give me an error. It will say that it's, hey, this is a Python error, because nothing like this is in, we can compile. So now what we are doing, so we will just put one hashtag. Okay, if you put a hashtag, if you remove a hashtag and if you run this, what will happen? It will give you error. If you put a hash, then if you run this, what will happen? It will not give you any kind of error. What is this? This is a kind of a comment. Okay, this is how we can write a comment in Python. Okay, so that's it. What is this? This is how you can write a comment in Python. So for example, I want to write a comment right now that I'm going to start data type. So what I'll put a hashtag and I'll say I'm going to start data types. That's it. Clear? So now, okay, so this is something which I've just used comment. So hash is used for putting comment in Python. Whenever you put a hash, that whatever you write after the hash in that particular line, it will not be compiled. Whatever you write after putting a hash, it will not be compiled. Okay, whatever you write after a hash, it will not be compiled. That's why it is known as a comment. Clear? Programmers use this to remember why they are writing this code. When you write a huge amount of code, that time programmers use this commenting for remembering that, acha, why I have written this particular code. Okay, so now let's just go ahead. Give me a thumbs up in the chat. Now we have data types. So how many types of data? Okay, so before going to data types, there is something which we have skipped recently. So that is variable name. Okay, so because 8 types of data types are there, eight kind of data types are there. We will learn about all the 8, but we will first understand what is a variable name. What is a variable name? Okay, variable name. Can you guys Google it out and give me what is a variable name? But can you guys Google it out and give me what is a variable name? What do you mean by what do you mean by a particular variable name? Can you just please tell me? Google it out. You have exactly 30 seconds right now. So inside 30 seconds, I need the answer. Just go ahead, get me the answer in from Google. What do you mean by variable name in programming language? Okay. So can you just give me variable is used to store what? Store what? Variable is used to store data. Okay. So somewhere okay, but not up to the mark. Container name where data is stored. Yes, you are right. It's a container name. So now, okay, Ricky goes here saying that a variable name is used to refer to a variable for all the commands dealing with data. And this is something different, Ricky. Okay, so now let's just go ahead and start with this. Okay, so now we have got number one thing here, that is variable name. So variable name is nothing just but okay, so for example, storing some data. Okay, storing some kind of data. Like for example, psi is equal to 4. This psi is a name which is attached to this 4. Okay, so which is attached to this 4. That's the value. Okay, anything that contain data is known as variable. But if I have to give an amazing example here, you can imagine of a variable is like, for example, this glass, okay, is containing water. Okay, if this glass, this is a glass, okay, like I can have 1,000 glasses, okay, but every glass should be having its own individual identity, so that I can know, acha, my home glass is having how much water, my office glass is having how much water. So I have two different, I mean, that's the referencing is my house glass and my office glass, okay, having how much water. The same way psi is having what value, the same way we can write down here like uh, Kiran is having KIRAN. Kiran is having how much value? So now you can call psi here, SAI, shift enter. If you do, you will get this 4. Now Kiran is having KIRAN. Kiran is having value 5. Clear? Got the point? So ultimately, this, for making sure you are attaching, you for making sure you're storing some kind of data. Okay, you need to name that data. Okay, for storing some kind of data, you need to name that particular data. Is it clear? Is this thing clear? Variable name is used to store different kind of data. Okay, variable name is used to store different kinds of data. Can you guys please tell me in the chat right now that you understood it, yes or no, whatever it is. If you have not understood, so please tell me. I mean, if you didn't get it, so please tell me. I'm opening my mobile phone chat, just give me 1 minute. So I want to see what you guys are saying. Multiple. So please tell me in the chat. I'm not able to see any one of you writing anything. Okay. Okay, so understood. Multi-line comment or something. Can you multi-line comment here? Yes, you can multi-line comment in Python. Okay, for multi-line comment in Python, you need to put 3 this thing. Okay, you need to have 3, and inside this you can write down anything. Hi, I am Sai Kiran. Okay, and you can write down like what we say that. How are you all? How are you all? And this has to be no. एक मिनट यार, ये थोड़ा मेरा कीबोर्ड का प्रॉब्लम है. It's my keyboard problem. Basically you have this kind of this thing. I'll tell you. It's my keyboard problem. Basically, that's why you can define multi-line comments using these triple quotes and all. So it's basically my keyboard ka problem. That's why it is not working properly. I need to turn off some function of my keyboard, then that key will come. So that is something. Okay, so I'll tell you guys to store any. Okay, so let's not confuse other people who are beginners here. So I'll tell you. I will tell you. Just be with me. Okay. So now how to start? Okay, fine. So how to start an end comment? I'll tell you guys. Don't worry about it. So now let's just go ahead and now start with like we are done with like basic variable definition here. Now let's just go ahead one step at one time. That is integers. Okay. So integers is something which you have got about the very first data type. Integers means your whole numbers, in which what we say you store complete numbers. Like whole numbers are like 3, like 300, 200, whatever is written on the screen. But apart from that, you can also think of like something like 1 lakh, 1 crore, which is not having any kind of which is not having any kind of dot. Okay, it is not having any kind of decimal value. It is only having a whole number. So that is a integer. So now for integer int, so you can write down like a is equal to, okay, a is equal to 78, for example. Okay, you write down 78 and you do here a you get what, 78. Now if I want to test, you just write down type a, you will get what, you will get int. Okay, it is saying it's an integer type. It's an integer type. Is this thing clear? Is this thing clear? Please tell me in the chat right now if this thing is clear. So it is very simple. A is equal to 78, and A inside A you can write down this, and the type of A is again int. Clear? So now moving ahead, we have got what we say that we have got other things, that is float. Okay, so float is nothing else but it's a decimal number. What is a decimal number? A decimal number is something like this. A decimal number which has a point. Okay, decimal point, which has a decimal point. Clear? So now, what is it? Let's write down B is equal to 45.6. Okay. So now what will happen if you just do this B, then it is storing, and if you do again type B, what is that? It's float. Clear? The same way, let's fasten it up. C is equal to, you have to give this part and write down SAIKRN. Let's upgrade. Okay, so what is C? Okay, what is C? C is str. Are you guys clear? What does str stand for? Str stands for string. It's a string. Okay, this is a particular string. A sentence can be a string, a word can be a string, and anything which is in terms of like either a character, that can be a string. Okay, I hope that it's very clear here. Okay, so here it goes, string, string, str, ordered sequence of characters, that is a particular string. Are you guys clear with me? So please tell me in the chat if you guys are very much clear with this. So please tell me in the chat if you guys are clear, so that we can move ahead. We can go ahead. Clear? Yeah. So can we go ahead? So C is equal to a string. I mean, this is how it is defined, and type C str. That's it. That's it. We are done with this part. Okay, so now let's just go ahead with some complication. Okay, till now you were only doing data. Now you will get into object. Okay, what is the difference between a data type or like a primitive data type and an object? Okay, so difference between primitive data type and object. What is that? What is the difference between primitive data type and object? So what is that? Okay, so what is that? It is like, okay, it is like something. Primitive data type is like very much molecule cell. Okay, molecular cell. When I say molecular cell, very small, very tiny in terms of like what we say that anything less than that, उससे छोटा कुछ नहीं है. ठीक है, that's the lowest value. Okay, that's the primary data type, like integer, float, and you have got what? You have got string. So these are the lowest values ever possible, lowest data ever possible to store. Now data type which is more complex, or using these three data type, primary data types को use करके, the data type which is using the primary data types to declare itself or to work, those are known as objects. Okay, objects are nothing just but a collection of data types. Objects is nothing just but collection of data types, primary data types. Okay, is it clear? So please tell me, what do you mean by object? I need the answer in the chat. Every one of you, all the 76 of you, please give me the answer in the chat right now. Okay, what do you mean by object? Object means nothing just but a collection of primary data type. That's it. Okay, so now let's just go ahead. Just tell me in the chat. So now we will start with objects. Okay, fine. So now the very first object is like a list. So very first object is a list. List is nothing just but ordered sequence of primary data type or objects. Okay, primary data type or objects. Okay, list This is how the type is, and it's an ordered sequence of objects. It's an ordered sequence of objects, okay, in which you have this much of, like, I mean, you can declare a list like this, okay, square bracket, data, comma, data, comma, data. Clear? So square brackets, data, comma, okay, then afterwards data, again comma, and data. Clear? You can see a whole number, you can see a string, and you can see a floating number. You can see all of them inside a list. Okay, list is nothing just but a collection of data. Collection of data. Is it clear? Is it clear? Ordered sequence of data. That's it. Just remember this one line: ordered sequence of data. That is the list. So now let's just declare a list. LST. I have defined a variable name and a square bracket. Inside square bracket, I'm declaring a whole number. A string. A string is hello, and then again I'm putting one number. 45.6. Okay. LST. So see, this is a collection of data, collection of data type, collection of a primary data type. Okay, any kind of thing you can write inside this. Okay, you can write a float, you can write a string, or you can write a integer also. Anything you can. You can do one more crazy stuff. You can do one more crazy. I'll just copy this. Please give me a go ahead if you are along with me till now. So then I will complicate it a little bit. So please give me a go ahead. Can I go ahead? This one is understandable. It's a collection of primary data types as of right now. I'll just go ahead with one step above this. Then you will understand it much better. Can I go ahead? Please give me a thumbs up, at least in the chat. Now, okay. So here it goes, like inverted, inside inverted comma. I'll not use inverted comma. I'll just write down 7, 8, 9. Okay, and then I will write down 10. Okay, so you can store a list inside a list. Okay, you can store a list inside a list. You can store a list inside a list. For example, when I'll do LST, see 10, hello, 45.6. Then I am having a LST here. Okay. So please, is it clear? So tell me in the chat, is this thing clear right now? 10, hello, 45.6, and then this is the part. Okay. So that's it. So LST is equal to this. Clear? Done. So you can have a list inside a list. Now, moving ahead. If I want to get only this data, what I have to do, if you have read here, it's an ordered sequence of object. When I say ordered sequence of object, that means each element, okay, each element has its own address. Each element has its own address. Is this thing clear? When I say it is a particular ordered sequence of object, अच्छा, Madhu is saying that sir हमको सर दर्द कर रहा है, ठीक है? So Madhu is saying she's having a headache, but okay, fine. So now if you are having a ordered sequence of object, then how can we retrieve the data? So what you have to do is LST, your house address, element address starts from 0. If you do LST 0, you will get 10. If you do LST 1, you will get the second. If you do LST 2, you get the third. Okay, so got the point? So like 0, 1, 2. Okay, so it is on 0, it is on 1, it is on 2, then it is on 3. So when I do LST 3, what you are getting? You are getting this particular element. Is this thing clear? So how to retrieve any particular element? So you can retrieve any particular element using the address. Address starts from 0. Address starts from 0, 0, 1, 2, and 3. That's it. Clear? Let's upgrade account here. Can you please stop spamming in this whole chat? I'm not able to see the students' chat. Then if I want to get this particular 9 out of this particular LST3, okay, So I just only want this 9. Okay, if I only want an element within an element, so how I will do it? I will write an LST3 first. By doing this, I will get this whole list. From this list, again, what I have to do? I have to do 0, 1, 2. It's on 2, right? It is 0, 1, 2. So on 0, 1, 2, I have got my 9. Clear? Is this thing clear, every one of you? Now if you do something like this, okay, if you do 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, 4 I don't have, okay, for example 4 is not available. If you do something like this 4, it will give you list index out of range error. Okay, so it will go only max till 3 because 3 is 10. Is this thing clear? It's relaxing Anna bagundi vinadanki. By the way, nenu boy. Okay, so hi ra ela unnao. Okay, so now you have got this thing. Is this thing clear? So please tell me in the chat right now. Yeah, pure din office, the whole day going to office, then coming and teaching to you guys, and you guys are like not even giving any kind of response. Then why the hell I'm teaching? So please tell me in the chat that should I teach or should I take bye bye and go? So uh, after this also I have some work. It is like, no, I will not cancel my class. I will teach my army which I have got. So that's why I'm here. Fine. So now let's just go ahead. So we are done till list. Now we will speed up little bit. We will do dictionary. Okay, now what is a dictionary? Dictionary is an unordered key value pair. Okay, uh, it's like unordered key value pair. Okay, it is unordered key value pair. What is a dictionary? Dictionary is like, what do you mean by dictionary? Dictionary क्या होता है? Dictionary होता है कि like तुमने सीधा सीधा book open किया एक dictionary. Dictionary is this, right? DICT dictionary, not in Python. Oxford dictionary. Oxford dictionary. Okay, if I open dictionary and if I just open some kind of image, what is it? Wow. This is how dictionary looks like. I need one image to show. Okay, see, this is how it looks like. You have a word and you have got the whole definition. What is it? It's a key and this is the whole value. What is it? It's a key and this is the whole value. Is this thing clear? That's the whole point. Okay, so dictionary is nothing else but key and a value. Okay, this is a key and a value. So that's how in programming language Python also you have got unordered key value pairs. Okay, so unordered key value pairs. So I will tell you where this kind of data is being used. Okay, so I will just copy the dictionary spelling because I will write it wrong. I know मैं गलत लिखूंगा इसके लिए मैं copy कर रहा हूँ. Okay, so now I'm going to write down DT variable name. What's the variable name here? Please tell me in the chat. What is the variable name I have used now? DT is equal to curly braces. I need to give a key name. Okay, so name, then comma, colon, and then I have to write down. Let's write down Lavanya, Lavn, Lavanya. Then if I have to write down email, I don't know Lavanya's email, so I'm guessing lav@gmail.com. It is basically. So, and if I have to guess the mobile number, sorry, you are not able to see this. Let me just put one enter. Okay, so here I am just putting, okay, it's a mobile, okay, it's a number, it's a mobile number, so I need there is a problem here. I just did it. Okay, so now see, I have got what? I have got a key value pair. I have got a key value pair. See, name, mobile, and all. So if I want to get some data without any address remembering, if I just want to get some data, some student's data, like it's Lavanya's data. Okay, so if I want to get this particular student name, so what I'll do dot, or like you can just do this also. In this, you can write down a name. So it will give you specifically name. Okay. So DT, inside DT, if you write down email, it will give you email. Got the point? Is it clear? So you have a key and a value pair. How you write it? It's very simple. This is how you write it. Okay, this is how you write it. Name, sorry, key and a value. Key and a value. Key and a value. That's it. That's how you write it, and you get the data there. Okay, so that's how you write it, and you get the data. Simple. Very, very, very simple. But the most useful data type in our world, when I say in our world, uh, uh, when I say in our world, it is like programming world. This is the data type which you are going to use, which every company uses every day in day out. For example, to send a customer's data from here to there, we use a dictionary kind of thing, which is known as JSON, JavaScript object notation. We use the similar thing, but it is known as JSON worldwide. So you can just Google it about JSON and you will understand about it in detail. Is this thing clear? Can I go ahead? Okay, so now the next data type which I've got is a set. Okay, it is a set. So set failed again. I'll answer your question. Just give me some time. I'll answer your question. Um, uh, which field is good, data science or AI? Both are similar kind of, but I'll answer it in detail. Just be there till the end. By the way, guys, you can ask me all your career related doubts also at the end, and I'll try to answer every one of them and going forward. So I'll do that. But yeah, let's start. So set unordered collection of unique objects. Okay, unordered collection of unique objects. By the way, guys, can you write down the definition of dictionary in our chat, so that let me see how many of you have got it right. So can you guys please tell me what's the definition of dictionary in our chat, so that I can see how many of you have got it right. So let us just start. I'm writing down now set is nothing just but unique, unordered unique object collection. Okay, unordered unique object collection. The same curly braces you will use here. For example, psi, and it is more like a list. So now if when I do st, you will see that what it does. Okay, what it is doing. So tell me what is set doing. Unless you guys don't answer me, I'm actually seeing WhatsApp. I'm texting someone. Oh shit, I've got some actually text. So Avantika is answering, dictionaries are written with curly brackets, including key value pair separated by comma. Okay, a colon separates each from its value. Amazing answer, Avantika. So by the way, I need this particular stuff. Okay, so what do you mean by it is ignoring the same value? Okay, yeah. So what it is doing, it is ignoring the similar values. Okay, it is removing the duplicates. Okay, it will only, a set will only contain unique values. That's it. A set will only contain what? Unique values. Okay, so that's what this particular thing does. That's what this particular thing does. What was the definition? Unordered collection of unique objects. Unordered collection of unique objects. That's it. So whatever objects are there, it is only storing the unique objects. That's it. Katam. Okay, set means segregating values. Okay, Saran, yep, you are right some in some ways, but set means like storing only the unique values in our Python language. Okay, so you can use a set where do you use set? Can you please tell me one application where can we use a set? Can you guys tell me? Psi comes in last. Why? Because it is automatically segregating the values. I mean, it is automatically aligning them in ascending or descending orders. That is the reason. By the way, one more reason why Psi can be late is because I was always a last bencher. I mean, last bench. So possible, but leave that lame joke, right? See, sorry. So now ST is nothing just but your unique objects. Yep, clear. So now let's just go ahead. And let's see what's next. Next is tuples. Okay, so what do you mean by control tuples? Okay, so what do you mean by tuples? What do you mean by tuples? Okay, tuples are, let us just understand this thing. Ordered immutable sequence of objects. Okay, ordered immutable sequence of objects. Ordered immutable sequence of objects. Ordered immutable sequence of objects. Can you please repeat this wherever you are? Ordered immutable sequence of objects. Okay, clear? So that is a tuple. Tuple is like ordered immutable sequence of objects. When I say ordered immutable sequence of objects, it is like, can we change the variable name, sir? 1000% you can change your variable name anytime, whenever you want. I'll tell you how you can. Okay, so I'm taking TP is equal to now in tuple you have circle, like what do you say? You have this thing. What we have got? We have got shit. What we call this? We call this a particular parenthesis. Yes, we call this a parenthesis. And in this parenthesis, we have got let us say psi. We have got lu. Okay, and we have got my number. I'm not writing my whole number, or else you guys will call me. And see, this is a tuple. So now what tuple does? You can update things in list. Okay, you can update things in a list, but you will not be able to update anything inside a tuple. Once you write it, it will be there forever. Okay, that is the beauty of tuple. Where tuple is used, don't ask me, you go research and tell me. Okay, where tuple is used, you should tell me where tuple is being used. But tuple is used to store constant values across the whole programming language. If we have to store something, we store it inside tuples. Is it clear? Is this thing clear? Please tell me in the chat. Now going ahead, what do you mean by boolean? What do you mean by boolean? Boolean is nothing just but, this is the last thing, boolean. Okay, so what do you mean by boolean? Okay, in programming language, we have, every one of us has got a button. I mean, like in nearby you can see at least a power switch, right? You can turn it on, power comes in. If you turn it off, power goes off. The same way, boolean is a bool type is bool, and it's a logical value indicating either it is true or either it is false. That's it. So a bool is nothing just but b. You can write down, no, I don't want to write b. Is, okay, like true, true. See, true is in green, blue color, or is, okay, is false. Is, if you do is okay, you will get false. See, false is itself a data type which says true or a false. It is zero. It is zero, which is equal to zero, which is equal to 1. That's it. Clear? 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 Is this part clear? Now you have an assignment here. Okay, you have an assignment. You have an assignment which I'm not going to check. Okay, so if you do something like this, okay, for example, we have used all the data types. I'll go from top. Okay, I'm taking LST. If you to put LST dot, okay, if you to put LST dot, and if you press a tab, I mean, like if you don't even have to press a tab, you have to press control and space, control space. See, this particular thing will come. Okay, this particular thing will come. These are the by default functions. These are the by default functions which are attached to a particular object. Okay, these are by default functions. What you have to do, okay, I'll tell you again. Okay, LST, the list dot, okay, put control space, that's it. You will get this particular this thing, you will get this particular pop-up. You will get this particular pop-up. You will get this particular pop-up for every object. For every object. Okay. So you have to do what is written. Remove and return item at index. For example, if I want to remove 10, it will tell me 10 is not there. Oh, sorry. You have to 10 is at 0, so I have to give 0, pop 0, so it will tell acha 10 gone. For example, now if I'll do this lst, so it will see, you will see that, see 10 gayab ho gaya, 10 jo yahan pe tha wo pop ho gaya. Okay, so these are few by default functions which we have. So what is your thing? So you guys need to work with by default functions of each one of the data type. Okay, so each one of the data type you need to work with by default functions. So you need to work with only two by default functions, two functions. Okay, just two functions, only two. That's it. Just two functions of each data type. For example, dictionary, so dictionary two functions, set two functions, tuple two functions, and string two functions. I will be asking you guys tomorrow in the chat, so you guys have to answer. Okay, so as I said, someone is going to get a swag tomorrow Chromecast. I will ask you if you have posted my the picture, or like if you guys have doing your assignment, I will give you both equal advantage. So just work it out and tell me what you have done yesterday. I mean, like whatever you have guys completed in terms of assignment, just tell me what you have done, and I will understand by your description itself what you guys have done. Okay, I would have loved if I can see every one of your assignments in person. I want to see that. For the same thing, LetsUpgrade is creating a brand new platform which will be live from 20th of November going forward. 20 November is the date when we are launching our new learning system. So in this you will be able to do much more stuff. You can talk to me. I can pick people directly with questions into the my screen, and I can talk to you guys. So that is something which we have already working with. So you don't have to. It's an oral submit assignment. It's not a submission kind of stuff. It's an oral kind of assignment. I will ask any random thing in the chat. You need to answer. If you answer, I will 100% keep it somewhere. Okay. So now let's just go and install the last part which I have mentioned, VS Code. Okay, so you just have to go to VS Code. Okay, and this particular website will be there. Go to VS Code. Avantika, I'll tell you the thing. Just be there. Okay, so just let's focus on this right now. I'll tell you, Avantika, just be there. So this is sorry, this is Visual Studio Code. I'm downloading Visual Studio Code. I'm downloading it for Windows. Okay, so see, this particular file is getting downloaded. So yeah, this is one. Second thing, what I'm going to download is, like, I'm going to download Python. Okay, so I'll go to here, I'll go to Python, I'll go to download, and I'll just go download this. Clear? So I have got Visual Studio installer with me. I need to share my entire screen so that you guys can see this, or else share screen, entire screen. See, I have downloaded this. Now I think I've got this set up. I'm just doing I accept, next, create a desktop icon, add it, okay, next, install. So it is getting installed on my machine. At the same time, what I'll do, I will also install Python. Okay, so I'll just go to install Python, and Python 10 to the path, yes, and install now. So it will ask me, I think this, that's it, and now I'm here. Okay, so it is installing both the things. I mean, it is installing my Visual Studio is done, finish, and my Python is getting installed. So I have got a particular thing, that is a Visual Studio Code. So I'm just minimizing it, Control minus. Okay, so I have got py. Okay, I'm deleting it. So, I have already, okay. So I have installed this thing, and I'm going to a new file. Okay, select a language. The language is Python. Okay, and I'm going to write down here print hello world. Ignore, remove this. Fine. So are you guys along with me? So please tell me. I'm not able to see your chat. So are you guys along with me? Yes. Can we install it in mobile phone? No, you will not be able to. So once I do this, I think I just need to go to desktop. I need to store it, saying that my first file. That's it. My first file. Save it. So yeah, you have it here, and you need for running this thing, you need to have a terminal. Okay, a new terminal. Let's open anywhere wherever it is, and I'm just minimizing it, boss, because I'm not able to work. I'm not able to see anything. So I think I need to go back. How to change drive? And I use Mac every day, so I don't know how to go ahead, backward, forward, and all. So new terminal is my current. Oh, I got it. LS doesn't work here. DIR in Windows it is DIR. So I'm just going to users. I'm doing only one thing here. Sure. Yeah, where is that? Okay, so what's my profile? Windows, it's kind of bit problematic stuff for me always. It's always been a problematic thing for me. Okay. Okay, so now I'm here. Oh, okay. So now if I have to run Python and my file first. Okay, so now you can see here. So see what is this? My particular hello world is here. Okay, so that's how you can actually run inside. What we say, even you can run Python in your particular machine like this. You can install your particular VS Code, and this is the very beginning of VS Code. We will be using VS Code in various places. Now we will just go and install few VS Code Python extension. So Python. So first Python, I will it is already there with me. Python for VS Code, I'll install Python extension file. Okay, so you will see you get lot of extensions which will make your work very easy for you to start working with this thing. So yeah, we will use these all. So that's it, guys. Thanks a lot. I think today we have covered a lot much stuff, and we will be like going ahead with much more things in the near tomorrow's class. So you guys have today assignment, and you guys have today something to work with. Okay, so thanks a lot. Bye bye, take care, have a nice day, and good night. So let's meet tomorrow, and let's get going tomorrow with what we say. Tomorrow we will be covering the number one thing, that is if else, file handling, then functions we will start if we get time. Okay, these are the three things which we have to cover tomorrow. Is it clear? So please give me a loud cheer, and that's it. Bye bye, take care. Sai Kiran signing off. Take care. Bye bye.